I live in what used to be a peaceful, tight-knit suburb, block parties, holiday lights, the whole cliché. My husband and I have 2 young kids, and we always felt safe letting them play at the local park just across the street. That was before Carl moved in. Carl's in his 50s, recently divorced, according to the neighborhood gossip, and moved into a rental house right across from the park. From day one, something felt off. He didn't introduce himself. Didn't wave. He'd just sit on his porch for hours. Watching. At first, we thought he might just be a lonely guy with too much time. But then we noticed something. Every single time our kids were at the park, Carl would show up. He never brought a book, didn't have a dog, didn't even pretend to be doing something else. He just sat on the same bench. Eyes locked on the playground. Not moving. Not blinking. Just watching. One afternoon, I took the kids alone. Carl was already there. I tried not to panic, but the way he stared at my 6-year-old daughter on the swing made my stomach turn. His eyes never left her. I grabbed my kids and left. When I told my husband, he went dead silent. Then he said, "Next time he shows up, I'm handling it." That weekend, we took the kids together. And just like clockwork, there was Carl. Same bench. Same stare. My husband stood up, walked right over to him and said, calmly, "Hey man, you hear a lot. You got kids or grandkids?" Carl didn't blink. Just smirked and said, "Nah. Just like the view." That's when my husband snapped. He grabbed Carl by the shirt, slammed him against the bench, and shouted, "You think it's normal to watch little girls at the park like that?" Carl tried to squirm away, saying I didn't do anything. But it was too late. People were watching. Some were already calling the police. And you know what? A few even cheered when my husband punched him in the face. When the cops arrived, they separated them. My husband got taken in for questioning but walked out with just a warning. Carl? He didn't get charged, but suddenly, a lot of people started reporting him. He's on thin ice with the landlord. There's even talk about kicking him out. He hasn't shown up at the park since. But he still watches, from his window. We're documenting everything. And our kids aren't allowed outside without us anymore. Violence isn't always the answer. But when a grown man says he likes the view of a playground full of children? Yeah, sometimes a dad has to throw a punch.